Anything is better than nothing. You guys did speak with her.
Yeah, and we avoided getting arrested. Echo made plans of employment and finding Rally a place to stay. Well, not together. Rally's not getting employed. She's just gonna live there, unless she wants to be employed there. But
no, she's my daughter now.
Yeah. So, Senna just went home. Homer wants to talk to... I don't even think Homer went to go talk to Neil, but he plans to talk to Neil for the conspiracy board.
Oh yeah, you guys had dinner at Tyriad's. Rozzy brought you all food at like 3 in the morning.
I swear more no, something happened with Gurn, but my mind's blanking. Besides Gurn wanting to shoot the cultists.
What happened with Gurn?
I don't remember anything happening with Gurn.
I just remember him wanting to, he's like, make sure we find the blah 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 blah. I know that does not help, but like that's how my brain is remembering it right now. The person who ran, that's what it is.
That is all
Timber hung out with you guys.
He shared a bed with Echo.
Right, shared a bed.
Look, this is how Rory heard it, okay? I wrote shared in quotations.
They fucked.
And Gurn is happy his room's 2 doors down.
He can hear what happens in Echo's room half the time. Because he listens to her sing. So, like, oh, that must have been interesting.
She hasn't sang. Because he has issues.
But I'm just
I had a whole arc
Rory
for this!
Could hear if they weren't quiet, Rory definitely heard something.
I had a whole singing arc! Well, thanks, Alex!
It's when Gurn gets his headphones.
I mean, you still can. I'm 2 doors down.
No.
You act like that house is not soundproof. I don't know how soundproof it is, but you act like it's not that soundproof.
Rory went to Tyriad for relationship advice for some reason.
Yeah.
And didn't want to listen to said advice.
Right, and ran away before he could get the advice.
Yup. Because Rory felt like he was intruding. Look at me. The way Tyriad was reacting to his questions, he's like, oh, maybe this isn't the best idea. I'm gonna go. Oh, Rory. What else happened?
I think that was about it. Did Homer get up to anything?
Rory saw Lily too.
Oh yeah. I think we left off with Rory at Lily's.
All he did was catch Lily up to the thing, and then that's it. And all asked if he should follow Tyriad's non-advice, which is not the advice he went for.
I mean, he did say you should tell him.
Yeah, while running down the hall. And then he brought up that to Lily, and Lily's like, I mean, maybe. But was that really the last thing? I don't think that was the last thing.
Echo went to confront Ace about Timber's contract, which I think is where Echo left off.
I do remember that. And
what were Homer and Gurn doing when we... Yeah, they set up a meeting with Ace's lawyer to get him out of the contract.
Yeah, what were Homer and Gurn doing?
I think I remember Homer was working on making extra copies of his conspiracy.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Was Gurn?
And Gurn was
making
booby
first?
trapping the house.
Yeah. I was gonna say he was doing something with scrap metal, but
I was say the last thing I actually remember doing in game was looking for scrap metal.
yeah,
Okay.
I just remember he was looking for scrap metal, but
I don't think I had
remember what
started
came
making
about that.
anything yet.
Okay. Then we're all caught
Are
up.
we gonna start with Gurn?
Alex, I might need Gurn for a few days.
Okay.
Just so you know.
You could just kidnap people now, asking for permission to use their character.
Well, he's my head fucking security. I need him for events. Which is why I also have I have plans for a second head of security. Cause like I can't be just hijacking Gurn all the time.
I mean,
You
why
could
not?
hijack Gurn.
You could hijack Gurn. That way he's at least there.
I just
Make
saw a
Gurn
guy.
involved.
There's a guy making out with
Yeah,
a frog.
get Gurn more involved.
A guy, what?
Making out with a frog. I don't like Facebook anymore.
That's what I thought you said.
I'm sorry, what?
Ugh.
That's what I thought you said, but I didn't want to believe it.
I just watched a whole
Someone's
ass
making out-
video about a guy like making out with a frog.
And now that you watched it, Facebook's going to show you more.
That is how Facebook does their algorithm.
Yep.
Or, I mean, yeah. At least it's that. And it's not like.
It,
That
it was meant to be a. I think it was meant to be a thirst trap because they took the frog, not slammed it on the wall, but like, you know, did the whole.
on the frog?
Yeah,
Why
yeah.
would you on a frog?
And then made out with it.
That poor frog.
Right.
Does not deserve to be Kobodoned.
Cool. Anyway.
Continue.
Yeah, who do we want to start with?
Can we nominate Gurn?
Okay. Gurn, you're up.
Oh,
Can we not
boy.
actually? Because I'm charging the tablet.
God damn it.
Oh,
Can
okay.
we nominate Homer then?
Homer? What are you doing for one day?
So it's morning?
It's like noon,
Okay.
early afternoon.
Oh. So, crew already had breakfast and stuff, right?
Believe so.
Sweet. Also, I'm going to fill my health back up. Because
Yeah, everyone can
We
Can do that.
Okay. We could just press the long rest button, right? That usually works.
It should do. I would double check everything, but it should do.
Yeah, there are
That's
some
what I
things
pressed
that
when we
don't
did
do.
that first long rest. Or is this still the? Oh, this is still the next day after, because it's finally Monday.
The long rest button should renew your health and spell slots if you have any. But I think for class resources, you have to like manually set it to reset on a long rest. And I don't think
Yeah.
anyone did that.
Well, fuck.
Well, I only have one Hemocraft die, so like.
I don't
You can
know.
actually set it up, and I might actually do that like tomorrow or something. But you can actually set it up so that if you click the button, it'll reset whatever is associated with that.
Oh. Oh, yeah, it says
So,
it says reset on blah 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 blah. Here we go.
yeah. So I might actually go in tomorrow and like
What is
code
PD?
everyone's page so that it should be set to the right stuff.
Wow.
Nice.
I think I remember he's already started on his little project. So yeah. He is gonna keep working on that. He's going to make. Well, I guess he starts on. He's gonna make 3 of them, but I guess he just starts on one of them. Yeah. And then,
Alright.
yeah, I don't know. Maybe it. Yeah. How long would you think it would? He's like the one that I imagine would be the easiest for him to work on would be like a brief non-specific slash coded edition. So that kind of like involves him making his own, well, not necessarily, yeah, remaking his own little code for it. But yeah.
You said you're working on the coded one first?
Yeah.
Give me just a straight intelligence check.
Sure. Intelligence.
I would say just to kind of finish up that one would probably take you the rest of the day.
Damn.
Working on figuring out the code you want to use, ironing out the errors that come up with it, making sure it's translatable.
Like code as in like a cipher?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh. Ooh, that would take a while, yeah.
In Cipher too, so. Yeah, he'll talk. He'll talk to try to get a hold of Neil later, probably
Okay.
in the evening, perhaps. Yeah. But yeah, that's what he's working on.
Sounds good. What's Rory up to?
Last time we heard from him, he was in Lily's shop, right?
Yes.
I think from there, how many of the... He's gonna go to the job bulletin board and see what's new there.
Oh boy.
It's been a while since I checked it.
There would definitely be new stuff that I definitely don't have ready yet.
Okay, so let's just say he wrote it down and we'll reveal later. How about that?
Yeah, that sounds good. I will get that to you ASAP.
If I remember correctly, we got the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy from the book, right?
Yes, you got the one from Elliot. Is that marked
Okay.
off?
It is not. But I wrote it in my
Okay, I will
inventory
fix that.
thing, so...
Did you turn it in?
Nope. I was like... I don't know why I didn't update my inventory, but it's there, so... Did we not return the Fundamentals of Arcane? Why do I have that?
That was a book that was given to you.
Oh, okay. Is there anyone else that on that list that we could find on this side that we know about? I'm guessing the ones that have places next to them, right?
Yeah, the ones that have places are the ones that you've gotten information on.
Okay. We still have not met some of these people. Okay. Well, Rory's just gonna take this time period to do chores. Like, going around town looking for things.
Okay, like
So
what
his
specific?
first stop is Storybound, because I remember he heard the book place, right? It's a book binding
Okay.
store.
Yep. And that is already on the map as well.
Well, it's not far from Lily's technically. It's like around the corner ish.
Yeah, it's
So he's just gonna walk
little
leisurely
over a
over
mile.
there, take a bit,
Okay.
take in the sights. Hope nothing happens. Nothing's gonna happen, right?
No. Well,
Awesome.
give me a survival check.
Oh,
You had to ask.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure.
You get a little lost. It takes you a bit longer than it probably should.
Okay. Damn it. Okay, fine. That
But
is
you do
my
get
fault
there
for-
eventually.
It is my fault for asking. He took the long
Yep.
scenic route.
He took the
literally.
long scenic route.
My fault for asking. My bad.
But yeah, you get there. It's a little bookshop.
Is there anyone there?
There'd be someone at the counter. They'll greet you assuming you go in. They'll greet you as you enter.
He is going in and does that little frantic wave that he does. He walks up to the counter and holds up the written list that he has and saying, I'm looking for someone with this name. And they have this book. Kings and Heirs. Stonecutter's last name?
Oh, Aletho's a book? Yeah. One sec, I'll be right back.
He just goes,
And they will walk
take
off.
your time. I'm in no rush.
You'll see them knock on a door kind of in the back of the shop. Lean in. Someone looking for you. And then they'll come back out and tell you she'll be right out. And a moment later, she will come out. It's a tiefling woman, sort of purpley skin, black hair tied up in a bun. And she'll kind of glance around and see you and then walk up. Hello, how can I help you?
Is this person tall?
Taller than you, not like crazy tall.
Murray kind of looks up and he mutters the word purple, hoping, like, subconsciously.
Why you Orpal?
Yeah, basically. and he shakes his head. He's like, hi, I'm collecting the books on behalf of the library. And he kind of fiddles around the paper. This you? Points to the name in the book.
She'll look at it and you'll see her eyebrows kind of raise a bit. I didn't realize that was due. Yeah, I should have it around here somewhere. 1 second. And she'll walk back into the room. Gone for probably a good, 10 minutes. Kind of awkward amount of time. And then come back out and hand you the book.
Ah, well, thank you very much. And he kind of puts it into his big pockets. Before I go, what's so special about your bookstore here? You don't really see bookstores often anymore.
Oh, well, we have a lot of books that come into the city copied. So you can find a lot of stuff from kind of all over the multiverse here.
Rory's eyes go really wide. He's like copies from the library, but we could own?
We don't have quite the extensive collection as the library, but yeah, sort of the same idea.
You see his eyes beam with sparkles. He's like, "Can I look? Can I look? Can I look?"
Of course, take your time, look around.
You just hear
If
him,
you'd like anything in particular, let me know.
You just see him squeal and then dash off to the back of the store. He's gonna take his time looking for the books, which I will get to you when I come up with them in my head. So,
Sure.
so you could, if you could go to someone else right now.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Echo, we kind of covered what you're doing for the rest of the day.
Yeah, I'm just gonna add in that she calls Marty and puts in a like asks him if he can take a look at Rally at some point.
Yeah, sure. Probably have to go through Tyriad for that. I don't know if he would have his name just set since he's kind of a public figure, but either way, yeah, you can get that appointment set.
Yeah.
We said tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
And then she wants to contact probably Homer and just tell him that she's probably not going to be in the house for like a couple of days to stay with Rally. But she is going to be going to Neil's probably, I said Tuesday. Right?
I think so. I believe so.
Yeah, Tuesday. And she'll probably call Neil to set that up too for tomorrow.
Yeah, he would kind of reiterate that, the hours that he's live,
Yeah.
kind of come by whenever you want, sort of thing. He can accommodate
Just had to make
unless
a bunch
something
of
weird's
calls.
going on, but
But the rest of what
Echo's on
she
the phone.
did, rest of what she did is in bonus content
go check out the bonus content
when it's
for a
up.
nice day with Rally
And Ace.
and Ace.
Yippee.
Brief summary: we went clothes shopping, stopped at Clancy's, and then to some sort of like Bed Bath and Beyond type place for bedding and decorations and whatnot.
Rally got
I think
a
that was about it,
dollhouse.
right? Riley got a dollhouse, a mechanical rat.
Aww.
So she has 13 rats now.
Wow.
Oh. One of them is mechanical.
One
That's
of them
very
is a
cute.
robot.
Also, it's never like included in her design, but she just got it in a previous bonus content. She has a mechanical butterfly in her hair. I don't remember if I said this. Echo does.
Echo does?
It was since last Saturday, I believe, right?
Yeah.
So a couple days now.
That was not updated.
Yeah, no, she has a little mechanical butterfly in her hair.
Ooh.
Well, Dern would have been interested in that.
I'm sorry, I forgot.
Actually, yeah, I feel like Gurn would be all up on that, would he not?
It came in.
Well, we can play it out now. What would Gurn have had to say?
Well, she's not in the house today, is she?
Oh.
No, but we can jump back.
Nah, that doesn't make sense.
I mean, we can make it to where, because he's been kind of distracted,
When did you...
Gurn has been distracted.
That's also true.
and also
You could
and also he's a bit small. He might not be looking up that high.
Yeah, that's true. His hat, the brim of his hat was blocking it from his view.
So
Yeah.
you could act it out later as like,
Yeah,
I didn't notice this before, but blah 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 blah.
Gurn
I
will
don't know
notice
how to do Gurn
eventually.
first. I'm sorry.
No, you got it.
Really?
Uh-huh.
You sure?
Yeah. Um, Homer, do you want to go see Neil?
Yeah, is it evening time?
It can be.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. Um yeah, when it's about sunset, if Homer's either, just about done or wrapped up, he's gonna he okay, so this is where I need to try to use my big brain. Or actually, I need to try to use Homer's big brain. Well, I mean, between me and Homer, we kind of are bouncing with very limited brain cells here. Um okay. He is going to take hold up the little briefed coded conspiracy board and uh is there any like glass files in the kitchen, Quill?
You could probably find something.
Okay. He is going to roll up the little briefed thing as tight as he can, and put it in the file, and then let's see, how reasonable would that be? Yeah, it's fine. Is there butter in the kitchen?
There probably would be, yeah.
Okay, cool. Sweet. With that, he does something Homer E and bum fashion, if you get what I mean. And then he is going to make he's going to start to make his way to Neil's walking, not taking any thingies, teleporty thingies.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Oh, taking the scene every day.
Nice.
Yeah, and on the way, he's gonna be looking out for some memorable, like kind of memorable but low key looking spots to hide his cipher.
Okay. Yeah, you'd probably pass. I guess depending which way you would go, either straight south and then over, or kind of over this way and then south and then over.
I think he'd go this way, and
Down here.
yep.
Okay, so there's a couple sort of park-like areas around the Mages Academy and library. Probably easy to find some kind of like tree with, a nook in it or some kind of notable park thing.
Yeah.
Closer to Neil's, there's, usual city stuff that you could probably remember, but
Yeah, I think he'd find a little nook in the library, or
okay.
this area. And also, he is going to try to do it without being seen.
Okay, give me a stealth check.
Sure.
Okay, yeah, I mean, it doesn't seem like anyone's seen you. Kind of wait until there's a gap in the crowd going in and out of the academy. Probably quieter now that it's the evening as well.
If there's a knobby tree anywhere around here, he's gonna put it in a knobby tree.
Okay. Yeah, you could probably find one.
Yeah. Something just about knobs will jug his brain. Jug my brain
Yep.
too, I guess.
Did you say something about
Good.
knobs?
Yes.
Okay, fair enough.
He's an old man. He got knobby knees. It's like he's seen himself, his
In the
knees
trees.
and the trees. Yes.
It's relatable.
And yeah, he'll continue to Neil's.
Okay. As you get there, you'll see the on-air sign is not on yet. And assuming you knock on the door and everything, he will answer. Hello, Homer. Nice to see you again.
Good to see you too. Just the little radio freak I want to see. I can't tell we're back from our cult findings. Oh God, yeah, that was a whole ordeal. You want some updates?
Oh yes, everything. Whatever you can tell me. Please come on in. Can I get you some tea, coffee, anything?
He'll like look down to the bottle in his hand and like look up at Neil, and it'll be like, "You got anything stronger than this?" I think it's one of those like, all right, like decent quality whiskey bottles than this, and I'll like hold it up to and gesture it towards Neil.
Got a bottle of top shelf bourbon I haven't opened yet.
Homer gives him a little like cat like smile, like a little smug smile of like, hell yeah.
He will welcome you into his apartment, which I believe we've described before, but kind of cluttered. Lots of papers and books and sort of references scattered around.
It's still a
Some
mess.
broadcasting stuff. Radio equipment in the process of being worked on. But he will go into the kitchen and come back a second later with 2 glasses and the bottle.
What kind of like papers and books does he have and stuff?
A good mix of just about everything. There's a lot of stuff on the functioning of the solar core itself. There's stuff about the history of the war, the history of the city before the seclusion began. There's a couple books that you would probably notice are written by some of the names that you have as the members of Star.
Ooh, excellent. Okay, cool. With Neil bringing back the bourbon, Homer's gonna be like, also another question. Neil, you seem like my kind of guy. You seem like my kind of guy. Maybe actually a little bit more dirky, but nonetheless, you got the worms in your brains. He'll accept the bourbon. Do you know where to get some good fucking? You know where to get some good? Fuck. Do you know where to get some good shit on this side of the river? Not just booze or weed. He frowns, particularly at the weed mention. Or, yeah.
On this side of the river, it would be rather difficult. The only places you can find anything like that are where it's smuggled over. Saturday night would probably be your best bet. That's when a lot of contraband slips in through the night market. Or rather, while the guards are distracted by the night market.
Homer nods. Yeah, see, last weekend I tried to Man, it was a shitty weekend. I was trying to get some shit, and then I forgot. He'll point to the star pinned on his person and be like, "Forgot that I was a temporal anomaly cop of sorts." So, yeah, I didn't really get a whole lot of luck scoring any magic black tar.
The heck? What is he dealing in? Needs a black tar. Oh my.
Well, on the other side of the river, anything like that's going to be expensive as all hell. So your average person probably isn't going to be carrying much on it, and at least not looking to sell it if they are. But if you can get to some of the wealthier, you might have better luck.
He'll look thoughtful at this. It's like, yeah, I can just try another shot in Lunar Court. Listen, dude, I'm telling you, he kind of gets like an enthusiastic way about him when saying this. If I had some go fast, I could get all this fucking robot revolution, fucking unearth the entire little fairy core of this world.
Well, your friends are close with Ace, aren't they?
Oh, yeah, gambling man, shit. Yeah.
You should get into his VIP club, see who you can rub shoulders with there. That might be your best bet.
He was like, nods thoughtfully at him, and he's just like, "You are my favorite side character I've met so far, Neil."
Oh.
He'll raise to toast.
He'll give you a slightly confused look, but toast.
Why would you
with
say
you.
that?
Anyways, thank you. This will be very helpful down the line. But business. He'll kind of like tent his hands up together in a little, business-like posture. And Hober will tell Neil about their cult findings. And he will note that with Fairweather, basically, very well could be lying. Either a excellent liar or a little, just it's feeling suspicious regardless if, that whole thing of her seeming genuine, but maybe just very good liar. But yeah, he relays the cult findings.
He will listen very intently the whole time, kind of nodding along. Every now and then you'll mention something and you'll hear him mutter like, "I knew it," or something along those lines. About the Fairweather stuff, he'd probably say something to the effect of, it would be harder for her to cover up involvement since she's in the public eye so much, being the leader of the city guard, but not to completely rule it out, because you never know. He would also probably tell you the ankle bands, the anti-magic ankle bands being used is interesting, because that does imply either a fairly high-level enchanter working with the cult, or they're somehow stealing or acquiring them from the Solar Court, since the Solar Court is really the only organization that uses those. aside from occasionally Omniguard, but
Did Tyria take the coded book that Homer got from the, or would Homer still have that book? He got this like ciphered book from the cult members, I think.
yeah, I think Homer still has it because
But you asked if you I remember you asked if they needed that for evidence, and they told him no.
Okay.
yeah,
Right?
they had Lacell had looked at it and couldn't translate it, so kind of in the meantime, while they're trying to find a way to translate it or hoping that you can, they let you hang on to it. Lacell being there through that second half is pretty much the evidence that they need, along with the guy being caught red-handed, who you brought in. So
Yeah.
you might be called on it later, called on to have the book later. But as of right now, you can hang on to it. Yeah.
Cool. Okay, just double checking. Homer is also going to show Neil the book and asks if he knows anything about it, if he's familiar with ciphers. Homer will allude that while he himself is familiar, he's gotten rusty on other ciphers other than his own.
Um. Yeah. He would look at it. For a bit, you'd see him pull out a couple books of common ciphers to kind of cross-reference, scribble a few things, and then cross them out. After a good probably 15-20 minutes of this, he'd come back and go, pretty sure this is a book cipher. You're gonna need to find what it's based on to decode it. Were there any other books that you came across in there?
Homer will grumble and just be like, "Oh, they wanted to get the kid, the child from their pedophile ring, from their PDF file ring. I was just so caught up in the galore of guts and blood. No, I didn't grab anything else. But he'll have like a devious look on his face. I can always rummage back around."
It might not be where you found this, but it would be worth checking. Be something available to the cult. So something probably widely printed. They seem to be a bit on the nose with the imagery and symbolism, so maybe something to do with their cause, but it could be completely random. That would be my bet, at least.
Neil, you are a real one.
Give you a smile and a nod. Glad I can be of service.
Let's see. Homer's gonna be like, "Okay, laid everything out on the table for you. What are your thoughts? What's your little paranoid bugs chittering around in that beautiful, beautiful noggins of yours saying?" Because feels like you're the only other guy that can see and how like widen. He'll kind of make his hands into a little square, big picture here.
He'll kind of like lean on his hand, sort of hum for a second, kind of look over everything. The thing that I'm stuck on right now is where those ankle things came from. Because either they've been disappearing from the Solar Court, they've been disappearing from Omniguard, or there's someone on the inside of one of those two.
Homer nods. I'm not really familiar with magic kind of restraining devices, but I will lead it to an more expertise in this world. All right, so good lead.
Another question I don't entirely have an answer to is why they seem to be gathering magic users. You said both of the people they had were sorcerers, so it's strange.
You would think if they already had the anti-magic stuff and maybe involvement of high-level enchanters, why would they need? Wait, does this world have like cannibalism, harnessing power kind of shit? I mean, I know we already got the shit with harnessing, material, financial power. Can you steal other people's magic? Is that a thing?
I've heard, in theory, it's possible, but from what I know, it's never been done. Or I suppose only done rarely. Usually to do something like that requires killing the person that you're taking it from. I can look into that more, though.
Yeah, I really, I don't know what to do when all this magic shit's involved, but I love a good mystery.
As do I, friend. As do I.
I also, this could obviously be asked of, but, things are looking a little bit sketchy in this moment with the law, and I personally don't care. I've been in jail before. I broke out, and let me tell you, the jail I broke out from had a lot more eyes than this place. Still got away with it, but man, some of the rest of the people I'm with, oh, Kid Rory, God, he would not do well in a jail, even if it wasn't, an American jail. Oh God, that kid, if they had anything less than feathers in their beds, I think his little bones would snap like a twig. Gurn would be fine though. Gurn, I think Gurn would dig out on the second night.
Well, they don't really do jail on this side of the river.
Oh, right. Community yes. I did. Tomato. A form of jail, I guess, I suppose.
I've had to do my share of community service.
Oh?
Well, couple breaking and entering charges. Nothing too big. Kind of like look awkward.
For more stories, or
Sometimes you have to go where the information is, and sometimes the information is behind a locked door.
oh, yeah. I know what you mean. It almost always is. He'll shake his head sadly at that.
He'll nod along and kind of do like the kind of half toast, like I'll drink to that motion.
They drinking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why did I miss that? I was like, what the heck? When did the drinks come in? Sorry.
Neil brought out a bottle of bourbon.
That okay, never mind. Carry on. Sorry, I was just like, did I miss something? I want to clarify for myself. Carry on.
But yeah, we'll jump back to Rory real quick. If you'd like to, do you have the books, or because if you want
He
to
has
get them to me later, you can.
he has a general sense of books he's looking for, but he can't find them exactly because new bookstore, whatever. He goes back to the counter and goes, excuse me,
Yes.
I'm actually, so I don't really know if you would have them, but he describes 3 books to the attendant, or not attendant, store owner,
Shopkeep.
shopkeep. That's the word I'm looking for. I'm like, what is the word? Sorry. um, he describes the book of plants that Homer burnt up. And he describes coded book or password book or cipher book. He fumbles with his words.
They would have a couple of different sort of books, like the plant book. Likewise, a couple different books on code and ciphers and common ones, how to break them, stuff like that. Kind of direct you to where they would be.
While walking over there, he also asks if they have a book on the history or of songs, popular songs, and a book about mechanics.
The music one would be harder. It would probably be more like on specific musicians from different places. Kind of like biographies, autobiographies, stuff like that. Maybe one on like the history of a certain genre.
He's gonna suggest, it's old sounding, but I heard it's called jazz. He kind of wiggles his hands.
Jazz?
Yes, while doing jazz fingers from what he's seen of drawings of it.
I believe this person was a big jazz musician, and they'll hand you one book. As for more general, we don't have much written music, but
He looks at the book. Can I guess who's on it?
sure,
Is it Ella Fitzgerald?
sure.
All right, good guess.
Good guess.
Awesome. Totally not planned. Rory kind of looks at the book and goes, "Ooh, ooh." Then what about the mechanics? Mechanics, maybe blueprints. He kinda
Mechanics of anything in particular?
just,
We have an engineering section
yes.
and a physics section with the engineering section.
He kind of goes, "Oh, I have a friend who likes to fiddle with metal, and he likes to build things. So, contraptions, if you may.
Yeah, sure. This would be probably the section you'd want to look in.
Ooh,
Um, they would have probably one on making like clockwork stuff. Um, what you'd be looking for more specifically, I guess, like I don't know if you're looking for Gurn's little like art pieces that he makes, or
kind
more
of.
like practical stuff.
It's kind of like a little bit of both. Like what you can do with
Mhm.
metalworks. That's what he's looking for.
You'd probably find a general metalwork book, kind of on the basic techniques.
Rory gets excited. Uh, so I'm just gonna assume he found the plant, the a similar plant book, like Plants or You or something like that, and
Hmm.
uh, we're just gonna call the other book Ciphers Through the Ages because I don't know the type of the
Sure.
different ciphers. A biography of Ella Fitzgerald and common woodworks and the whatever stuff. He's like, can I get these 4 books or see what the price of these books are?
Sure. I would say 3 of them are 20 silver. One of them is 50 silver.
I have 57 gold. How
So,
much would it cost in gold? He says.
that would be. What
10
did
to
I say?
1.
30? 10. It is 10 to 1. I immediately forgot what I said. Did I say 20 or 30 for the 3?
20,
You
two
said 20
20s
and
and
50.
130. 20 and
20
50.
and 50. Okay. So,
Thank you, Alex. I was like, I'm blinking.
I believe it would be 11 gold, right?
Rory immediately puts out 11
I think
coins
so.
on the table.
Yeah.
11 gold coins.
They will
I
take
will
it.
take these.
And would you like a bag?
He nods enthusiastically.
They will bag up your books for you.
He cradles the bag like a book bag in front of him. He kind of wide-eyed grin. He's like, "Thank you so much," and he kind of like hobbles away with it.
Very good.
Now he's just kind of humming to himself to walk home. It's a heavy bag, I'm
Heading home.
assuming, because they're books.
Probably. It's only 4 of them, though.
He's not carrying it like a bag. He's holding it like it's precious cargo in front of him.
As you should.
He's like, he starts laughing to himself. He's like, I really hope they like them. Also, now we can replace that plant book, so he doesn't have to worry about burning the other one. It's not, the other one is still legible. It's just burnt. So
Yep, the edges are a little
missing
crispy.
pages.
Right.
But yeah, he's just kind of skipping on home. He's skipping.
Okay. And what's Gurn up to? Are you good to go? Alec?
Gurn's dead.
Uh-oh.
Family Guy death posed in his room.
Not the
Okay,
family
I've
guy
been
duck goes in the
messaged.
room.
We'll delay Gurn for a little bit longer. Was there anything else with Neil Homer that you wanted to cover?
I think Homer would ask Neil what he knows about before Woodsbury became temporal anomaly no timey. And Homer will tell him a little bit about what he already knows, like about the Fey courts and stuff vaguely, and just ask him if he has more information on it.
Yeah, he could offer you a book on the history of that. basically what this covers is the city was founded with the intention of making it a capital city of the Feywild in its entirety. Except when they made it, they had made it segregated, and then Queen Titania put her own people in charge of both sides. So the Unseelie residents were kind of forced to be ruled by Seelie Fae, which they didn't like, and which led to an eventual civil war, which is when the seclusion started. He'll tell you it's his hypothesis that the seclusion was started as a way to prevent the war from getting out of hand, because a war like that could have serious consequences for kind of all of reality, given how powerful some of those fey creatures are. If the whole Feywild broke out into a war that way.
I see.
So his theory is that it was the gods intervening. However, what exactly they're supposed to do now that the city is secluded, why it's bringing people in, he doesn't know.
Homer's gonna ask Neil, where's the Unseelie? Okay, he's gonna be like the the cool ones who just go do their own thing.
Well, it used to be that they were on the eastern side and the Seelie were on the western side. Now it's more mixed. The Solar Court likes to say that the Solar Court is still what it used to be, but that's really not true. You can find both on either side. It's since the war ended, there really isn't that much of a distinction on that end anymore between the two halves.
I mean, do they still retain their cultural, historical identities?
Well, there aren't that many of them left, at least from the original days. The war took out most of the original residents. There was about 1 million people in the city before the seclusion started, and by the end of the war, there were only 100,000 left. And that's including the people that were getting brought into the city while the war was going on for those 100 years. So even of those 100,000 remaining, they weren't all original residents.
Homer whistles. Damn.
So most of the historical cultural identity is more in being original residents in general, and less specifically, what side of the city they were on before everything.
Damn. This magical world got lore. Sheesh.
Sure do.
Well, Homer will go to stand again and crack his old man back. And that'll sound gnarly and knobbly and scrungly. And he'll be like, oh, God. Can hunch all over talking about how the world ended the way I used to. Neil, thank you very much.
I know how that feels. Thank you. Feel free to swing by anytime. Door's always open.
Yeah.
Just
We'll be
kiss.
True. Wait,
Yeah.
how old is Neil looking again? Like 30s, right?
Neil's in his 50s.
Yeah, but like, is he's 70s, 50s? Mr. Brady from the Brady Bunch.
Oh.
Just a little more dorky looking. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay, that's good to know. Okay.
I
We're
am
woken
making that up.
something.
I actually don't really know if that's how Neil looks. I just imagine that's how it is.
Homer's gonna say to Neil, "Yep, you'll be the first to know if there's any significant updates." And hey, you know, you're from the old shithead days. You wouldn't happen to know? He'll like look around, he'll look up at the ceiling, and then he'll look down at the floor, and it's like he's listening for something, and then he like shuffles back over to Neil, and he'll like lift up his hand to whisper at him and be like, "You wouldn't happen to hear about there being motherfucking Quaaludes in Woodsbury, would you?"
What?
Again, best bet's probably gonna be the rich folks over on the other side of the river.
The fuck is that?
Oh my god, you guys aren't friends with enough addicts.
No, I'm not.
Fun fact. Yeah,
Okay, so I was like, ooh.
was a drug back from it was like it was like the 60s to the 80s, and apparently this was like a prescription drug. It was like a painkiller, like it was like an opioid like kind of like dissociative kind of substance, and it's like a little bit of a meme on the internet and stuff. And apparently the drug was so good, like one of the best drugs ever made, that like the American government ceased all production of it in the like early 80s. And like if you talk to like, I don't know, like a hippie old, like a super hippie old head, they'll be like, "Oh, Quaaludes, you kids don't even know what drugs are like these days, Quaaludes."
Well,
Understandable. Have a good day.
I have learned
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, I highly
The more you know.
Yeah,
More
yeah.
you
There's
know, the
also
more-
like really, there's this funny interview on like YouTube or something where it's just like some old head being like, "Quaalude," like he's just like yapping about Quaaludes. It's funny. It's funnier than what I'm describing it.
I'm
Alright.
sure that like sounds hilarious in
Um,
terms of like, damn, these old folks.
yeah, but
Them and
part
their
of
Quaaludes.
yeah,
Sorry.
Homer's asking Neil is because he
70s
assumed
looking
he
man.
would. Yeah, he assumed that Neil would know about Quaaludes.
Yeah, he definitely gives you like a knowing smile.
Oh,
Yeah.
Neil may be cooler than we think.
Yeah, he does have a criminal record.
Not all criminals are cool.
That's true. That's
This is-
true.
yeah, that is unfortunately true. Yes.
Would you guys consider?
Unfortunately,
the
there are
Clippers
laws
cool?
that aren't cool to break.
Yes, yeah, very much so.
Would you guys consider Calendar Man cool?
I don't know who that is.
And you don't need to.
Oh god,
Okay.
another Google search. Rory, you look up freaking Quaaludes, and I'll look up Calendar Man.
Google at your own risk.
Yeah.
Disclaimer.
I'll just say Calendar Man's a DC villain. Just put that out there.
If there's any
Ah.
children in
I
my
see, I see.
chat, they're fucked.
Don't do it.
Get out of here. This is 18 plus. Get the fuck out of
It's
here.
true.
Go.
Why are you
Yeah,
here?
I'll eat your bones.
Dude. I'm spritzing you with water. Go. Get out of here.
We know you lie
Um.
on the internet. That's all we're saying.
Yeah.
You should be lying on the internet. The internet is not to be trusted.
Yeah, don't. It's like the Feywild in this bitch. Don't tell them your name. They'll get you.
Oh, how many people have broken that rule already? Let's be real.
Yeah. But yeah, anyway. He'll tell you once again your best bet is with any of the rich folk over on the other side of the river.
Homer deflates a little bit, and he's just like, "You're telling me that Man, I don't even remember what the fuck happened with Quaaludes. All I just remember is that they're really good. Anyways, I got a journey ahead of me. And he'll say bye and
Not even a
head
little
off.
kissy?
Oh, I have no idea why I misheard you. I thought you said and ceviche. I'm like, what? I was so
He cut
confused.
himself up into a yummy seafood salad.
I was
Nice.
so confused when I heard that. I'm like, huh? What? Ceviche? You know, I'm just being fat. I'm sorry.
Is Gurn ready now?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. So what are you doing today?
Okay. Well, he's gonna buy some gunpowder slash black powder. I don't know what the fuck you're using.
Right. It would just be gunpowder. They know what
Okay.
guns are here.
That's fair.
One sec, let me pull up my prices real quick.
I also don't know if you saw my message about the.
Um, yes, I did. Thank you.
Okay. The like rough
Oh,
standards
cool. I
that
didn't write
AMD
it down
uses.
either. I think it was 1 gold for 10 regular bullets. Um, so I would say probably 1 gold was worth of.
Am I dying or are they dying?
They're dying.
Oh, uh-oh.
Who died?
Why? Hello?
Why are we
Am I
dying?
back?
You're back.
I was saying 1 gold would probably be enough to make like 15 bullets worth. Let me Google something.
Because I also sent you the price of like those two standards, so I don't know if you want to half base it off of that or.
Yeah, but she'd sell it in um probably smaller quantities. Probably a gold per pound, I would say.
Okay. Because yeah, a powder horn, which I said was 2 pounds, is like about 32 ounces or so on average. Even though powder horns can vary widely because you just use whatever horn is available.
Yeah, based off of kind of more modern prices, I'd say a gold for a pound.
Okay. It's about 2 cups or so. Don't like that much.
I don't actually know
Okay.
how much gunpowder weighs.
One pound
Am
is
I
about
dead
16
again?
ounces.
Hello? Okay. What? Oh, okay.
Okay. So 1 pound to 1 gold. I don't remember how much gold I have. And the tablet doesn't want to work. Well,
What?
how much gold do I have?
Oh, 1 second, let me check. $19 and 4 silver.
Brendan actually has silver? Sorry. Sorry for interrupting. Didn't know
Yep.
any of us had silver.
Uh, he'll probably start with like 2 pounds of gunpowder, I think. Let me look one thing up first. Oh, that's firecrackers. No, I don't want shit about TNT in Minecraft.
TNT in Minecraft.
Oh, right, dynamite's technically not gunpowder.
Wait, it's not? Crazy.
Well, they varied. Apparently, some were made with stuff soaked in nitroglycerin.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense. Those are, I'm assuming, the really explosive kind. Sorry, I'm being distracting.
Yeah, we'll just say 2 pounds, so 2 gold.
You said 2 gold? Hello?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'll take that off for you. So what are you doing with it?
Probably experimenting with explosives.
Okay. Are we doing that today, or is this a future thing?
Probably a future thing. I'll probably have him on the way there and on the way back. Kind of spend a while looking for more scrap metal.
Okay. Give me an investigation roll. Or if you need me
Can
to
you
do
roll
it for
that
you, I
for
can.
me? Yeah.
Yep. That's a 10. You're able to find a little bit more. Nothing crazy, but
Gets the job done.
Okay.
depends on the job, I guess.
Can you do me a favor and write in my character sheet inventory some of that, but also, if there's any time left in the day, because he's probably going to spend most of that, like, time walking towards Jolie's shop
hmm
and, like, taking a while to, like, look for scrap and shit, and then taking a different route back to look for more.
Yep.
So if there's any time left, I guess he'd probably sort through some of it in that, like, he needs some for large plates that he could maybe bend or turn into either, like, tubes or containers or stuff like that. But
Okay.
any of the, like, small bits, he'll try and break down as much as possible to turn it into, like, shrapnel pieces.
Okay.
So the size of, like, a fingernail or something.
Sure. And is that what you're doing for the rest of the day?
Yeah.
Okay. Does anyone have anything else for today, or do you want to go into Tuesday?
Have anything except him coming home with the books and seeing if anyone's home. But I figured everyone else was out, so he'd probably present that when Echo's back at home anyway. So
Uh-oh.
indeed.
What were you got the book on plants, the book on metalworking, the jazz one, and what was it? What else?
Cipher, basic ciphers or
Right.
complex ciphers, whatever it is. It's a book on ciphers. Ciphers across the ages. I'm sure someone's made that book somewhere. One for everybody and one for that current task they're doing, basically.
Nice. Very smart.
But yeah, I'm assuming when he got home, then no one was really there. So
Yeah.
back to his room.
I imagine Gurren would probably get back first. Because Echo's. Are you coming back tonight at all, Echo?
No. No, because that's what she was calling Homer for.
Yeah.
Was
Yeah.
saying that she wasn't going to be there. And she'd
Right.
probably also tell him that she needs Gurn at some point. Probably call him tomorrow. Because
Okay.
his ear things came in, and also we got jobs to
Yes.
do.
Yes. Okay, so yeah, Gurn would probably get back first, and then Homer.
So would anybody be home? So they would be home when he brought home the books.
They'd probably get home a little after you.
Okay. Upon that, he's gonna ask if that Echo is coming home that night. Then, and I'm assuming they shrug, or Homer tells them she's not. Right? That was happening. Trying
Does
to make
Homer
sure.
relay?
What?
Does Homer relay the information to Rory?
Yeah.
Ah. Then Rory just gonna put the bag in his room and go to bed.
Oh.
Okay.
It can wait, he says, and he just goes to bed.
She's gotta be gone for like a week.
It can wait. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. I just trying to make
Alright.
sure I get where Rory is mentally right now. So
Then in that case, we will move into Tuesday. Since we haven't gotten to you yet, what's Echo doing Tuesday morning?
Oh shit. Probably doing Rally's schooling, talking to her about the etiquette stuff with like dresses and whatever. And taking her to the doctor at some point. And
Okay.
then at some point also doing Neil's show.
Right. Give me a persuasion roll for her etiquette talk. Let's see how it goes.
Let's see, hold on.
Okay, yeah. She seems to kind of get it. She doesn't fully understand why, but she'll do it.
She would tell her why. You know, uncomfortable conversation, you know. And,
They have the talk.
is this what we're calling etiquette talk now? Is this what etiquette talk is now, guys?
stranger danger talk, really?
That's
That
fair.
makes more sense.
Well, it's etiquette in the sense that if you're wearing a dress, you keep the dress down and you don't sit with your
Okay.
legs wide open, and
And you
you
don't.
don't come out of the bathroom completely naked when there's
Yeah.
people in the house.
Yeah.
Like how Gurn
Like she almost did that one
time.
time. Raleigh did
Like how
that when
Gurn-
she also.
Rally did that also.
Oh,
But she's a girl, so like
that's more concerning.
Wow.
double standards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gurn's allowed to walk around topless.
I'm talking about the time that Gurn just walked out of the bathroom naked.
Everybody,
Yeah.
no, everybody
Well,
within like 10 minutes showed their dong to fucking Echo.
Yeah, that's true.
Everyone
Everyone in
within
this
3
house is
days.
seeing her naked.
3 days. Echo has seen everyone's private parts.
She's
at this
seen
point.
she's seen so
Yeah.
many dongs, man.
It
Yeah.
don't matter to her.
No, it's just another one for the pile.
Oh, I just realized everyone in the party has seen the dong of every male in the party.
Yeah. I think Echo's the only one who hasn't been completely naked in front of everyone yet.
Why don't you count the cat form? But I don't think that counts.
No. I guess you guys have seen her butthole.
In a cat form, I don't think that counts.
Yeah, in a cat way.
Oh no.
Is that better or worse?
I don't know.
We've seen
So much worse.
We've seen Echo's
Yeah.
cat
Oh
butthole.
my god.
I could see Echo being the one to wear those weird little butt jewels that they make for cats.
Oh, so they don't show off their butthole to like
Yeah.
yes.
But it just looks like a butt plug, which is worse.
Isn't that the one where
You
put on
can
their tails
gamble
so, like,
which
they just
one it
kinda hang
is.
over?
Yeah, it hangs off their tail, but it doesn't
Don't they
look
have to? Doesn't that
good.
require them to have their tail up for it to hang? Or-
Yeah, you would
I
think.
thought do cats always put their tails up when they're walking around?
Usually.
Does Atlas put his tail up when he walks around?
Yes.
Usually.
Okay. I'm assuming it's a balance thing done. Sorry, I'm
is.
detracting.
Probably. Anyway, yeah. Enough about the cat butthole talk. Yeah, you are going to see Marty.
Yep.
Riley would probably be nervous, like, walking into the hospital, which I will add to the map next time. I'll have to remember that. But then once she sees Marty, and that he is a bird man, she'll probably relax a bit. And you'll see her kind of relaxing the more that the appointment goes on, and she realizes it is not what she feared it would be. She relaxes a bit. Plus, her rats are there with her. Afterwards, Marty would probably pull you aside and suggest sending her to see some kind of therapist. And probably give you the name and number for one.
Immediately, like, calls it. Like, after all this, you know, when she gets a second.
Mm-hmm.
And explain
It
to
would probably
Riley
be,
what that is, I guess.
yeah. She would kind of the same way that she reacted to the doctor's appointment thing, kind of nervously, but trusting you will agree to it. Probably have a sort of secretary type person answer and set you up for an appointment. Probably next week
Alright.
would be the first one.
Easy. As long as it's not Monday, because that's opening day.
No, it would probably be a little later in the week.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah. We'll jump to the other guys. What's Rory up to on this fine morning? You do, technically have classes today if you want to go to those.
I believe.
Just a reminder.
Yeah, when Rory gets up, that is where he is heading with his backpack. Well, does he have a backpack actually? I think he does. I think Echo gave him something.
He has a
to carry
bag, I
stuff.
think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Echo gave him a bag to carry. And he goes out, he's like, I'm going to class. That's what we say, right? And he just heads out the door.
Y'all are eating, right? Like, you're not just, like, starving yourself because she's not there.
Rory just left the house.
Oh
We'll
my
get
god.
something on the way, maybe, after.
Oh
probably.
my god.
We'll see, we'll see.
Oh my god, if you are more starved when she gets back, young man.
He'll make sure, maybe, probably. We'll see.
She will kill
Hopefully.
He'll be fine. Don't worry.
Gurn's gonna be arguably worse.
you. Gurn's gonna be
Yeah, you should
bloated.
be more concerned about Gurn. Rory at least knows
No,
to
he'll
something.
eat, but he'll leave the kitchen a mess.
Oh.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
Can't argue
Uh-oh.
that. I'm sorry.
Ooh, okay.
We'll see what happens. He'll be fine. He'll be fine.
Um,
Yeah, so Rory's heading to school today. They have classes.
yeah. So, presumably going to Tyriad's Tuesday lecture.
Yes. He definitely said that as he's
Um,
going, forgetting to eat. He's so nervous.
Yeah, it would give me an Arcana check.
Oh, I
See
have
how
about
much
that.
you pick up.
Oh, Ah, I'm stupid. Okay, whatever. I have a 3 in
Okay,
Arcana.
yeah,
I was like, what? When did
well,
this happen?
that's fair. Um, you're starting to pick up more of kind of the basics. Um, kind of learning how the schools differ from one another. I believe there are notes written about that in somewhere. Game resources? Yeah. The schools of magic are kind of summarized in the game resources tag. So Rory would probably start to actually know this.
It's starting to sink in.
It's starting to sink in. And then after the lesson, Tyriad would kind of pull you aside and ask if he could talk to you for a sec in his office.
Rory looks at him like, he looks at him like, not to be weird or anything, but when do you ever need me to talk to you in your office?
Oh, well, it's not related to this really. I just had something I wanted to ask you about privately.
Rory kind of side eyes him and is like, okay. Then he follows him to his office.
Once you are there, kind of looking a bit awkward. Um, I I want to make it clear I'm not upset at all or anything along those lines. So please don't take this the wrong way. But I was just wondering. You had mentioned yesterday about speaking to Raziel about speaking with him. I was just wondering what he might have said.
He's gonna insight, and that's nothing. Never mind.
I mean, he
Never
looks
mind.
kind of a little bit awkward.
Rory kind of looks at him and goes, are you sure I'm not in trouble?
Yes, no, not at all. Not at all. I'm just curious is all.
Fail him, Tyriad.
Rory kind of looks at him and goes, I mean, Tyriad, clearly what I said made you uncomfortable? He looked at him awkwardly. And then I'd rather not make you more uncomfortable than...
No, I was just surprised is all. I didn't realize that he well I didn't think he would have said that. But
Rory
that
kind of... Oh, go ahead.
I realized I don't entirely know what I would have expected him to say, so
Rory kind of tilts his head. And he's like, he kind of looks at him like, you care about what he says? Really? Kind of sounds like a dismissive tone, not gonna lie.
I mean, I'd like to know.
Rory kind of crosses his arms in front of him and goes, Tyriad, do you even know?
He'll sigh a bit. Well, no, honestly, I have absolutely no idea. That's why I was rather hoping you could tell me.
Rory kind of just does the stare, blank-eyed stare, blink at him, and goes, oh no. He just makes the oh no face.
Tyriad looks
He just kind of shakes
concerned.
his head and goes, poor Rozzy, poor Rozzy. He just mutters that to himself.
He looks more concerned.
He looks, no, sir, I mean, it's... He just realizes he called Tyrion, sir. He, why? You guys are weird. He just says so bluntly. How do you guys not know?
No what?
Or he's like, nope, 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 no. I'm too young for this. And he walks out. And then as he walks out, he pokes his head back in. He's like, Tyrion, just talk to him, please. You just hear him muttering, annoyed mutters as he walks away.
Wow. Kettle black! Rory!
Or you don't know.
Let me see how desperate he is.
Oh no. I have to roll a dice too if you're gonna respond. I'm gonna roll it to myself. Let's see where Rory is.
Um, as you start to walk away, he will go, Rory, please wait. Can we talk, please?
Rory turns around and's like, Tyrion, do you like the man? Turns around with his arms crossed.
That's kind of a hard question to answer.
Rory kind of shakes his head and goes, let me guess, it's complicated.
Well, it is.
So, what? So he's like, so how would you define your relationship with Razi?
Well, if anything, he's more of an ex. But
Rory does the chin to mouth thing, or chin to hand, and nods.
it's been a long time since that was anything.
Rory goes, and that's it? That's how you feel? That's how you guys feel about each other?
Well, I don't know how he feels. I was hoping maybe you could give me some insight into that.
Rory kind of looks at him and goes, Rory kind of looks at him and goes like, I went to you for relationship advice, Tyrion.
And have you made a decision on that? On what you're
We're
going to
not
do?
talking about me right now. He goes like him. I'm just saying, if you think I know, let me just preface, I went to you for relationship advice.
Point taken.
But Rory kind of just shrugs his shoulders and goes like, but if I'm noticing something, let that be something for you, if anything. If anything, the man clearly cares or worries about you. Not sure if they both overlap.
He'll kind of go quiet for a minute, just sort of looking thoughtful. Kind of give a bit of a nod. Well, there was one other thing I wanted to discuss with you. Not relating to any of this, of course.
Rory looks at him and goes like, I feel like I'm being baited into hit something.
No, not at all. I wanted to give you an update. And I was hoping you could let the others know in regards to what happened the other night with the cult activity and the.
Rory physically relaxes. Oh, and
I was able to trace the anti-magic anklets. They were made in the Solar Court by Anfar.
Rory kind of looks at him, nodding, and goes, who is that?
He's the Solar Court's royal enchanter. As of right now, there's no reason to suspect he's the one who gave them to the cult directly. But as for how they got them, I'm not sure yet.
Rory
Indirectly, they got them from the Solar Court. At least that much we can narrow down.
Since we can't say Rory kind of just paces around. So we can't say that they officially got it from them, but we could either assume it was stolen or it was traded from someone else to them. Is what you're implying?
More or less.
And by royals, do you mean the Lightbringers? He kind of puts in a hushed tone.
Well, less the Lightbringers and more the Solar Court military. The Justice wing utilizes them in their punitive system.
Rory kind of goes, "Wait a minute. You mean the military? He kind of like puts his hands around it off. He goes, "Are you saying Homer is right?"
Not necessarily.
Of course.
Fairweather
directly.
Well, Fairweather isn't the only one with access to them. Any three of the Solar Court military leaders could have sourced them easily, along with some of their lieutenants.
So, if not Fairweather, someone who has close ties to said military, maybe Fairweather's innocent in all this too. She didn't seem like she knew what was going on, and seemed very pissed.
She doesn't seem like the type to get roped into a cult, but then again, they never do.
Rory kind of looks at him and he's like, he kind of goes, "Man, you two do think alike. This is weird." And he just kind of looks at him and is like, "Seriously? How do you both not know?"
Both not who? What?
Don't worry about it. He just he goes, anyway, I'll let them know. Although I don't have access to Echo at the moment. She didn't come home last night.
That's rather concerning. Do you know where she is?
Oh my god.
Rory kind of, she should be with. Well, last time I heard, she was showing Riley her new place. So, there? He kind of shrugs.
Very well.
And then while Rory is about to, like, get ready to walk away, he's like, "Tyria, do you talk about this stuff with Echo? Not what we just talked about, but the thing before."
Briefly.
Rory kind of smiles. "Oh, interesting." okay.
What's that mean?
He kind of just jumps and clicks his heels and is like, well, if that's all you need me for, I'm gonna be going to see Axel. You wouldn't happen to know where he is today.
Axel Dimeron?
Is that his last name?
Yes.
Roy. Sometimes
The
Roy just
city
knows
guard?
it's Axel. What'd you say?
The city guard?
Is there another Axel? Is that a common
Not that
name?
I know of, but I don't know everyone in the city.
Rory kind of looks at him like, I find that hard to believe.
Wait, really?
Rory kind of looks at him like, isn't that your shtick?
You know, there's over a million people in the city, right?
Rory kind of goes, yeah, but like for some reason everyone knows who you are. So I just assume everyone knows.
Well, yes. That's the unfortunate side of being a public figure.
Rory just kind of nods and says, like, see? Hey, you know everybody.
Well, maybe everyone knows me. In any event, I believe the shift changed about an hour ago.
Rory kind of just.
Do you know what shift he takes?
I usually meet him in the morning, so you're saying he's not available? Well, that's when he usually gets off. We usually have breakfast together.
Then he probably would have gotten off about an hour ago.
Oh, Rory kind of looks sad. I don't know where he goes afterwards.
Well, his brother is downstairs in the courtyard.
Rory kind of blinks. He's like, his brother. Oh, wait,
Stanley?
I could ask him things. Thank you, Tyrion. And he starts running off again.
Take care.
Rory kind of all running away.
He will wave you off.
What?
He'll wave you off.
Yeah, while
As
Rory's
you go.
running away, he just face palms him. It's like, seriously, Rozzy? Oh boy. And he goes to find the brother of Axel.
Okay. We'll cut away real quick. What's Homer and Gurn up to? Whoever wants to go first.
Well, I don't know when Echo needed me.
I need you on Wednesday and Thursday, and then Friday we all have to be at the arcade with
Oh yeah,
people.
Isn't it only Tuesday?
you guys got invited to the arcade on Friday.
Yeah.
It is only Tuesday, yes.
Okay.
She would have specified.
So today he'd probably be experimenting with varying amounts of gunpowder and how explosive they are. Kind of messing around with detonating that and shrapnel at the same time probably not being terribly. He'd be safe with the explosive part. Not really safe with the shrapnel part. Probably wouldn't really think about it at first.
Is this at the home?
Yes.
Oh. Is anyone home to watch him for this? I'm just curious.
Would Homer be home?
Homer, well, yeah, Homer would be home for most of the day, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So, let's get a sleight of hand check from Gurn and see how it goes.
You're gonna have to roll it for me.
Sure. That's a nat 1.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Oh. Oh no.
I don't think I have anything for that, so. Fuck.
Homer, you hear an explosion from Gurn's bedroom.
Homer runs and before he goes in the room, he stops to put his hands on the door, feeling for heat or fire.
Tree smart.
Okay, give me an investigation check.
Oh my god.
Man, that
Yes.
door's hot.
That's a not one.
Homer
That door's
curses.
so hot, dude.
I would like to think Homer was just attempting to cook, just kind of like experimenting, and that was also not going well, and also probably burnt or burning.
Made
So
his
maybe
hands
he's
hot.
already distracted with his own burnt situation. Homer calls out and he's like, "Yo, Gurn! Gurn, you dumbass, are you alright?" Oh man, that's such a stupid thing to ask. Are you alive? You burnt to a lizard crisp?
Half a sentence.
Quill, how bad was it?
Well, it blew up in your face, so I would say, what do you think what type of damage do you think shrapnel would do?
Piercing.
Okay.
Or potentially a mix
Um,
of fire and piercing. There
yeah.
are a couple stat rolls for like basic grenades or bombs in D&D, but they're not great,
Okay.
and it's a mix of fire and piercing.
Okay. I'm gonna give you a D8 each. So please take 6 points of piercing damage and 6 points of fire damage.
Oh.
Okay.
And I imagine you have that like black soot all over you. If you had hair, it would be swept back. Your hat's got blown off.
Right.
Okay.
But you're still standing.
He's still standing.
Your desk is a little charred, worse for wear, but you know.
How much of that is like roughly my health? Is like 1/3, 1/4? Like what are we looking at?
12 hit points would be. You have 36 health, so
Okay, so literally a third.
a third, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Homer, you probably wouldn't
also-
hear a response right away.
I'm also gonna say from the flash that you're blinded for a little bit.
Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. I say you knocking and saying something would probably be enough to like slightly shock him back into paying attention.
Through the ringing in your ears.
Yeah, so probably like a good 5 or so seconds after you like knock and yell, you could maybe hear some like slight shuffling as Gurn like half blindly walks over to the door. Before he slowly opens it and just like stares like wide-eyed at you.
Holy shit, little man.
What was that?
What the fuck happened? What are you doing? Why are you doing exploding things in the fucking whatever. Are you how is he looking? Is he looking crispy?
He's a little charred.
Like Homer will like pinch the bridge of his nose and sigh, and then shrug and be like, "Okay, well, you're still standing. Just man, take your shit and do your science experiences outside. You know how it's long since I've been to have a house? Fuck, man."
Outside tends to be worse. Don't really have a base to do anything.
Homer sighs, and he'll be like, "Well, all right, you want a drink? And I'm making some food, but let's just say cooking's not really."
I'll make something real quick if you want to get the drinks.
Homer has some burning, mysterious, evil-looking goop on the stove, as well as I'm trying to remember the story. What is it? Yeah, I think like burning noodles. Would they have noodles?
Probably.
Yeah.
So you did the thing where you somehow set ramen on fire.
Yeah. Quit. It's a little bit
Call
of
back.
a callback. Yeah. Homer gotta have some of that fourth wall breaking, you know.
Wait, did you actually do that at some point?
I did. Yeah, in high school.
Gotcha.
To be fair, I was cooking them over a Bunsen burner. Anyway,
Already a terrible idea, but okay.
Quill, you like in your character leveling up as a person, like you're cooking.
I min-maxed my cooking stat.
Literally, dude. Like going from like cooking, like burning ramen noodles to when I've had your cooking the last time I visited you in like 2022. It was fire.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It's only
Yeah.
gotten better.
Ooh, can't wait to try it one day.
Is very good.
Homer will kind of like wave the smoke off of the burning goop and nudes, and he'll just kind of like take like a wooden spoon and like drain the noodles in the sink and like lose a bunch of them, and then throw the noodles into the goop, and then just put the hot pan onto the wooden counter and get some forks, and gets out the drinks, and carrying all of it, come over to the dining room table and plop it all on the table.
That's kind of cute. He tried.
Gurn will
Is
probably
Gurn
end
going
up
for-
making something that visually does not look great. But probably actually tastes pretty good.
All right.
Still very like plain. He definitely doesn't have much of a concept for seasonings. But he's definitely had to like make a bunch of survival stuff.
Yeah.
Gerd going tried and true, and Homer's experimenting with having food, with having a lot of abundant food.
Yep. I don't remember if I mentioned this, but your kitchen would have been restocked, I think, probably last week. I can't remember if we had talked about that at the time, but
No,
my bad.
because I was thinking
Yeah,
about
you guys
Echo
would have
having
just-
to do that.
You guys would have just woken up one morning and it's restocked magically.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who paid for it? Somebody.
I was like, Gurn probably figures Echo did it at some point.
Yep.
Echo's just delighted at not having to do it.
Yeah. Again, it's still just kind of staples, basics, pantry staples and whatnot. But
Still.
yeah. Echo, did you have other stuff you wanted to do today?
Neil's shout.
Neil's show, right.
What we've all been
Okay.
waiting for.
So we can head over there, back to Neil's.
Make sure Rally is like all fucking good and dealt with. And then after that,
Yeah.
Every day this week she is going to do. She's gonna spend a total of 30 gold this whole week, handing out hot meals to the people, the homeless people. Spending time with Adrian.
Adrian will give you. Actually, you would probably meet Adrian's partner, the Wizard Man, and he would give you Gurn's ear plugs.
Cool. She'd thank him like profusely, and you know, tell him she appreciates everything.
Yeah.
And yeah, as well as like talent search while she's handing out those things. I'm just gonna take out the 30 gold now.
Sure. I would say you probably find a couple people worth like interviewing at least. I will figure out exactly who in between sessions. If that is cool with you.
That's fine. Tells them to come by on Thursday because they're doing the whole thing.
Yes.
And at some point, I think she'll call the house, check in, and then make sure the party knows that that's going to be happening, and that she wants them there if they want to come, and yeah.
Oh yeah. Also, following Tyriad's meeting with Rory, you would probably get a message from Tyriad just kind of checking in that you're okay, telling you that Rory mentioned you hadn't come home. So
She'd probably be like, I told Homer to tell them. But thank you.
Let's be real, someone forgot. It could be Rory, or it could be Homer.
Yeah.
But someone forgot.
Probably Homer.
Honestly, Rory
no,
went
I
to bed
think Homer
immediately.
did. Homer did mention that he told everyone.
Oh yeah.
So
So
Rory probably the one who forgot because he was so focused on getting home with
Yeah.
the books that he didn't pay attention.
Yep.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Let's be real. Someone probably forgot.
Yeah.
Someone.
Yep.
No names need to be
Someone.
given.
Yep.
All right, and
Okay.
yeah, Neil show.
So yeah, you arrive at Neil's. He'll welcome you in. Take you into the, I guess not really a recording room because it's live. Broadcasting room. Get you set up on a mic. Sort of explain to you how it all works. How he'll take calls, take requests, and then if you want to do the honor of singing it for them.
Yeah. I was wanting to maybe do something today, but I'm not doing it with my with me being sick.
Yeah.
So,
Understandable.
which is so sad.
Let's see. We'll get them next time. You get a surprising amount of phone calls over the. Probably, I don't know how long you want to stay there for, but I imagine Neil's broadcast is usually like an 8-hour long thing,
Good, maybe
kind of in the evening.
maybe
Goodness
2
gracious.
hours. I don't know.
It's his job, man. Okay. So yeah, you get a surprising amount of calls for the couple of hours that you're on air. A couple people really quite moved by hearing some of the music that you're able to sing again.
Yeah, she'll basically plug the event and stuff, and basically be like, if you want to see this live, and maybe even put in your own requests, your requests might get picked. So come on by.
Yeah, cool. Neil will kind of add on to some of that, just like hyping you up a little bit.
Hell yeah.
Aw, Neil the hype man.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Okay. And then Rory, back to you. You're going to see Axel's brother.
Yep, and while he's running down there, he's just like, I just realized I don't know what he looks like. And he's like, yeah, he must be as, he must be as charming as Axel is looking wise, right? He just kind of says that out loud, not caring anyone heard him.
You've met this motherfucker.
Rory forgetful, okay? Don't judge.
Yeah, you'll come across the blade singers practicing in the courtyard as usual.
Rory's like, I know he's somewhere here. He just kind of looks around. It's like, he goes up to someone he thinks kind of looks like Axel, and hopes for the
Okay.
best.
Give me an investigation check.
God, this is gonna be either good or embarrassing.
Okay. Um, are you going up to them asking if they are Thanlin, or what exactly are you asking?
Rory is gonna like, hey, do you know who Thanlin is?
Um, I would say of the people here, the instructor actually looks the most like Axel.
So that's what he's going
So
to.
assuming you go up to him, and he'll kind of laugh and be like, "Yep, that's me. What can I do for you?"
Rory looks at him and goes, "Oh no, we met already, didn't we?"
Yeah, briefly.
Rory's like, he kind of does a deep bow. Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Ah, that's all right, kid. What's up?
Rory kind of goes up, kind of shifts his weight and goes, well, I mean, actually, it was your brother who suggested I talk to you about, something.
Oh yeah. And what's that?
Rory kind of goes, uh, so, I mean, it's not as, detrimental, but he was telling me you could ease my worries about excursions.
Oh yeah. I've been on a couple. Back
Mm.
when the department was still using some of the city guards for that.
Rory kind of nods and goes, yeah, I don't know if you know, but, hi, name's Rory. We met again already. I'm part of the fire team, I guess. He awkwardly just kind of gestures to himself and points to his real pen.
Nice to meet you again.
Right, again, yes, oh. He kind of just stammers. Well, okay, so, like, we went on one recently, right? Told Axel
Would
about
have
it.
been last week, right?
He just kind of awkwardly nods.
Yeah.
Um, it, I mean, I don't know how close you are to your brother, but, like, did he mention anything about it?
Only a little.
Did he tell you
Didn't
how?
really get any details.
He just awkwardly shifts. Did he kind of mention how bad it was? That at least I thought it was kind of bad.
He said it gave you a hard time, yeah.
He kind of looks at him and is like, your friends almost died, and it felt kind of useless against certain situations. And he goes on a rant. So like, I know that like we can't actually like die here. I mean, there's a certain degree we can die, but like, you know, doesn't that worry everybody?
Some of them are harder than others. Uh, you know what category this one was by any chance?
Rory kind of looks like category.
Give me a history check.
That's a
Okay.
7.
Um, yeah, he'll explain that they kind of are ranked categorically, kind of in the way that like earthquakes and tornadoes are, depending on how difficult they expect them to be for the people going in. Um, he'll say they vary in sort of severity, how depending on where exactly you're being dropped. Some of them are more rough than others.
Rory kind of looks
But
at him and is like, I don't really know if I'm being honest, but I could describe to you what happened.
sure.
He goes on how they ended up in a very humid, hot area with lots of insects that kept biting them, and they fell into some rivers as they got further in, and the water was gross. And how at one point there was lots of growing mushrooms and weird, creepy things, and the mushrooms had eyes. He emphasized the mushrooms had eyes. Oh, and a jungly plant, man-eating plant. Yeah, almost ate my friend. And it lured people over and almost ate my friend. Uh, he just emphasizes the almost ate my friend part over and over again. And then
was
we went
eaten
to a
by a
cave,
worm.
and mushrooms had eyes. Spiders, giant spider, and vine that almost killed everybody. Plant, vine. He just gets more unhinged as he talks more and more about it.
Sounds on the rougher side. I've seen every now and then there's a worse one, but usually they have special preparations for those. This sounds like it was probably on the harder end of average, uh, assuming they sent you in without any kind of, prep beforehand. That would probably be why.
Rory kind of goes, "Does a camp kit and lots of potions help count?"
Nah, that's all standard.
Oh, he looks down. They gave us a hard one to go. I mean, I guess they didn't have a choice. That was what just came through the door.
Every now and then you'll get something worse, but you'll also get easier, so it's just kind of depends on the month, really. The couple of months that I worked at, from what I saw, their department's pretty good about getting you set up with what you need if it's supposed to be anything bad. I mean, we never had anyone die on us or anything like that.
Rory kind of goes, "Oh boy, well, almost all of us died in that excursion."
Well, you didn't. That's what matters.
Kind of just looks at him and is like, I guess you make a point. Rory just kind of sighs and goes, I mean, if anything, you made me feel a little better that we survived something so awful. And that wasn't even an easier one."
Nah, from what you describe, it's, well, not quite as deadly as it could be, but definitely sounds kind of miserable compared to some of the ones I've been on.
Rory goes, "It could be worse." Like,
Eh,
how much worse?
The worst one I was ever on, portal spat us out in the middle of a sort of Arctic tundra, just kind of flat ice for miles around. There wasn't anything trying to kill us, but the weather certainly almost did.
Rory kind of laughs and goes, "That's probably not going to be fun for our friend who likes to be naked all the time."
He'll give a hearty laugh at that.
Kinda wish I was joking. Rory just sighs. Rory's like, "Have you seen an old man's butt?"
Not since my dad passed.
Rory's like, "I'm sorry, that was insensitive of me."
He'll just laugh.
Rory kind of awkwardly laughs too. It's like, I don't know what I said was funny, but okay. Afterwards, after some awkward times, Rory kind of asks him, "You haven't seen your brother any time recently, right?" awkwardly coughs.
I haven't
Wood.
seen him today, but he's probably at home right now.
Rory goes, "Oh, I guess I missed a chance to talk to him today."
Well, he probably wouldn't mind just stopping by.
I can't just go up to someone's house. That's rude.
Well, it's my house too. You have my invite.
When did I get your invite? He looks at him.
Right now.
He looks at him like weird, like, when did this happen?
It's happening currently.
Rory just kind of looks at him like, oh, okay, I think.
Only if you want to.
I mean, I don't want to impose on you guys. But thank you for the invite.
He will tell you the address and say, stop by anytime. Sure, Axel would love to see you.
Rory kind of goes like, I just stop by randomly. I'll let you know if anything, though.
Alrighty. Suit yourself.
Rory just kind of mutters. I was like, besides, I gotta bring him something. He always shows up with something in our house. It would be rude. He's trying to mutter it, hoping that his brother doesn't hear him.
Well, anything else?
Rory kind of goes like, I mean, does your brother talk about anybody?
In what way?
In general.
Talks about you sometimes.
Why would he talk about me?
He'll just smile.
Rory kind of just mutters to himself. Something like, oh no, he's talking about me with people. I wonder what he could be saying. Oh no. That must be bothering. He looks kind of shocked. Bothering him about something.
Oh no.
He shakes it off. He's like, no. That's probably what, Tyrion thinks sometimes. Wait. Is that why? He just kind of mutters off, walking away. And he's like, oh, sorry. I'm gonna go. Bye-bye. And he just kind of mutters to himself. He's like, no. Razzie says he thinks about other things. There's no way he's like that. Nah. And he just continues wondering why. Walking in the direction of a cafe.
Alright. I guess, Echo, we know what you've done for the day. Is there anything else big for Tuesday you guys, the three of you guys, want to do?
If anything, Rory's gonna come home with whatever pastries he could buy for a gold coin.
Probably a lot of pastries, or some really
shit.
high-end ones. Because that's like $100.
Shit. He'll buy... What would 3 cakes cost?
Probably like 90. So 9 silver.
3 cakes and a box of donuts. I don't know what the
Sure.
bakeries.
Yeah, sure.
Would that be like 1 gold coin?
Something like that. That would be about right, yeah.
Okay. He's gonna come home with more things and go and carrying like a stack of 3 boxes. 4 boxes, a big one on the bottom and like 3 on top. And guys, he kind of knocks into the door like with his foot. And, like going kick. Anyone home? I can't open the door. Really? No one's home?
Homer, Gurn.
Homer
not be
will
home.
maybe just as Rory is getting frustrated. He'll open it for him.
Rory goes, finally, someone open the door! He comes in with the stack of boxes that are bigger than him.
Rory will come home to the kitchen being a mess, I imagine.
Rory can't see right now. He's like, I'm going to the kitchen. I gotta drop this off here. He carries like a big box stacked with 2 other boxes, like a pyramid of boxes. He's like, I got us some pastries and, well, cake. And he puts on the table and he's like, wait a minute. What happened to the looking over at the kitchen?
Homer will be like, oh, you think this is a wreck? You should have seen Gurn's room.
He like worriedly looks towards Gurn's room. What do you mean? What happened to Gurn's room?
Oh, he was doing some of his fucking sciencey scrap welding Gurn shit and blew up in his face.
It kind of goes, what do you mean it blew up? He
Yeah.
worriedly rushes to Gurn's door to knock on it. He knocks on it very fervently. Gurn, are you okay? What happened?
How hard do you knock on the door?
Not hard, but like a frantic knocking, like repeated light knocks.
Like Sheldon?
Yes, I guess.
Gurn?
Not that.
Gurn? Gurn?
Yeah. Basically, but not really. Not exactly Sheldon. Just like do 3, then 4, then 5. Each one getting progressively more rapid.
Yeah, I don't think that'd be enough to startle him. Okay.
Rory starts yelling, why is he not answering, Homer?
The door will open after probably an awkward, like, 5 seconds.
Yelling that. Gurn, are you okay? Rory looks so worried on his face.
I imagine he cleaned up some, but there's still, like, soot marks.
Oh yeah.
Kind of, like, around the cheeks and forehead.
You can probably see
Yeah,
the
what's
like
up?
blackened explosion mark on around the desk.
Rory kind of peeks in. He's like, "The heck happened here? Why does your room look like it burned a little?"
'Cause it did.
Was there a fire?
Sort of.
Did anything get destroyed?
Just the desk a bit, I think.
After Rory kind of hears that, he sighs a little and goes, okay. What are the chances we can fix it before Echo gets home?
I've already fixed it.
But
Sort of.
It still looks burnt.
The bird marks are still there.
What are the chances she'll believe they were always there?
Very little.
Rory sighs a breath of relief. Okay, well, as long as we show that we don't have to worry Echo, I think we'll be okay. If you like cake, I brought home cake.
Cool. He'll just like
Okay.
walk past you.
He's like, I think one is, chocolate? Is that what the word is? Chocolate? Another one is, it's red. He shakes his head. Red with white. And the other one, they told me it hides vegetables. Did I actually get 3 cakes? He looks over now. Oh, and there's a box of these round things. And an assortment of donuts, but he called them round things. They're on the table.
The round things with the holes.
Yeah. I don't know what any of them taste like, but the baker said they're good. Although I don't know why one is red. What makes food red? He looks over to Homer.
What was that last part?
Rory's asking Homer what makes the food red. He doesn't know why one of the cakes is just red with white.
Homer kind of squints the gears in his little cobweb head turn, and then they fall off. And Homer's like, "Oh, that's interesting. Oh, probably blood, you know?"
Rory looks
Blood?
at him like, they wouldn't sell blood as a bake shop, would they?
I don't know. You're the blood and magic guy.
Yeah,
Would
but
they?
he looks at him like, yeah, but that's only for like blood pudding, and we don't really eat that anymore.
Blood pudding? Oh, interesting.
He goes like, it's a weird thing this one family liked to make because something about their eldest daughter always had heavy cycles, whatever that meant.
Bro, what?
Homer looks at you.
Rory just goes, I was told not to eat it, so that's all I... Hence why I said we don't really eat it anymore.
He doesn't say anything. He just has a heavy pull of his bottle with a distant, dead look in his eyes.
I'm sorry, that's what the dice roll gave me, guys. Oh my god. Yeah, so, yeah, we don't put blood in food. Maybe this one's not safe to eat then. And he just starts describing, like, one's a cake that's called chocolate.
Homer perks up at this. Holy shit, chocolate. That's the good stuff.
And then we have, I guess we'll call this the blood cake. He just shakes his head. And the last one has apparently vegetables in it. Or vegetables in them.
Grimaces, and he makes a dive at the chocolate cake. He's going hands in. He's sticking him grubby hands in and scooping it in his mouth.
He goes, wait a minute, Homer, we're supposed to share that.
Yeah, and we can share it. Just let me have a bite.
Not with your hands. As he sees that he put his hands in the cake already. He looks over. Gurn, which cake do you want to try then?
Do I have to pick one?
You could try them all if you want, as long as Homer leaves some of the chocolate one, and you don't mind that Homer touched it. I guess.
You said Homer's eating with his hands?
Homer's eating with his hands.
Okay. Gurn will just reach over and scoop a chunk with his hand.
Oh my god.
Rory goes like, wait, your hands. Oh, okay, fine. He's like, I'll stick with the round things for now.
Echo leaves and y'all just fucking devolve into fucking cavemen.
Rory at least puts his on a plate with a spoon because he doesn't want to find a fork. So
This man is probably eating so much without utensils. because they probably don't really exist that much.
Homer just likes the added flavor of his hand juices,
Blech.
his hand crust,
Ugh.
and the food.
I
Ugh.
eat with my bare hands.
It's
sometimes. I
it's
just wash my
Punch
hands
Up
before.
Soul.
I've washed my hands before because we have to do that in my home country. But like, geez.
It's like how they season the cast iron pans, you know?
Yeah, those just get seasoned with the same seasonings. That's why they literally like get baked into the pan, guys.
Yeah, just like Homer's hands.
Oh.
Ugh.
Maury over there is eating the brown things on a plate with a spoon. Like a mini like a shovel for your mouth. That's scissors and seasoning.
Yeah, yeah. It's really the only utensil you need.
Honestly, you could cut. Filipinos cut with it too. You cut with them. You scoop with them. It is the only utensil you really need. You just can't. Well, I mean, I guess you could stab meat with it. But I don't know why you would. But
Yeah.
yay! Dessert tea party at the house.
Nice.
He was looking forward to it until he saw everyone eating with their hands. Well, after also Homer's answer to why the cake could be red made him not want to eat that one.
I'm assuming it's a red velvet cake.
It's red.
Is what you're
velvet
intending?
cake.
To be fair, it does look like it. It is the color of
original
blood.
red velvet cake was made with beets, so like you beat sugar. and
That's
things like that.
interesting.
They like soaked in the cake and baked it, so baked it
Huh.
again, make it a little hard. Yeah, it's not that bad. Gives it more spongy flavor. But yeah, that was it's more so what makes red velvet is the icing. So the cream cheese icing. Rory don't know that. He bought pastries and he was like, I'm gonna surprise the house with desserts.
These boys are gorging themselves.
Rory kinda also I just realized Rory did not eat actual food today, he just been eating desserts. As in this is the only thing
It's a
he's eaten so
cake
far.
only kind of day.
Rory also goes, Echo still hasn't come home yet, right? No one's gonna answer him. I'm assuming
Apparently not.
it's okay. No one needs to answer Rory. They're all engorging on the cakes he brought home.
Yep.
Are they all just eating the chocolate, or are they eating the other ones too?
What was that?
Are you guys just eating the chocolate, or are you guys trying all three of them?
Oh, all three of them. But I think Homer's favorite would probably be the chocolate.
I'm assuming the chocolate's the first gone.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Rory asked, what does the blood cake taste like?
Homer will kind of between smacks, and he'll try some more and smack again, and he's like, pretty rich and sweet and
And the last cake is a carrot cake, by the way. So, because the only thing he's told is like, oh, it's good for hiding vegetables. Sorry. That's all he's told.
Are the carrots really hidden in a carrot cake though?
They're more like shaved, but there's other flavors that hide the taste of carrot.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like. I don't think they're really hidden.
I feel like Gurn would take a bite of the carrot cake and then be disgusted by it.
Unbelievable.
what does Gert have to say about the blood cake? The quote blood boat cake.
Rory actually doesn't know what it is. He just was told it's red. He just knows it's red. Yeah, what does Gurn think about the red velvet cake? Or I guess the blood cake?
I was like, if you describe it as a blood cake, he'd be confused on how they made blood sweet.
Rory just goes, I'm gonna pass on that one. Then he shudders because of being told not to eat blood. But I'm assuming you guys like it, I guess. He tries the one with the vegetables. And he goes, oh, that's weird. I think carrots are in here. And nuts? It's sweet though. He takes another bite. Yeah, there's definitely carrots in here. He looks visibly at, but there's definitely a lot of other stuff too. Not bad. I thought the carrot icing thingies were like decoration. So I guess they just engorge for a while till there's no more cake. Are we not leaving Echo any? We don't know when she gets back. Well, Roy doesn't know when she gets back. So after they eat the cake, Roy goes, well, I guess I'll clean up the kitchen. And he starts to put the stuff away and wipe everything down. How long would that take? Based off the mess they made earlier.
Hour or two, maybe. Couple
God,
hours.
how dirty was that kitchen from today?
Probably a lot of dishes and stuff.
Oh, jeez. Fair enough.
I think half of your time would be scrubbing whatever Homer made or
Yeah.
destroyed in a pot.
Yeah.
I'll just add Roy's furiously scrubbing. He's like, what the heck did you guys do to this pie? Not going away. He lets it soak.
I didn't do that one.
He lets it soak while he tends to the other stuff. Maybe if I let it soak, the things will just kind of loosen up from the pot.
So yeah, if there's nothing else for Tuesday, we can go into the evening and probably leave it there for tonight.
And with the dessert party, let's go.
Yeah. Nice.
Dessert party.
Wow.
Also, let me just do this really quickly.
Thank you.
Yeah, welcome.
Almost at 80. Holy shit.
How many years is that?
It'd be 7.5 years for 80 months.
Jiminy
Fuck.
Christmas. Almost as long as our friendship.
Fuck.
Sorry, no. 6.5. The math wrong,
That's okay.
right? Yeah. Yeah, like 6.5.
Still as long as our friendship. That's still crazy.
Hmm. All right. Goodbye, stream. I love ya.
Goodbye.
Goodbye,
Bye-bye.